Hey, welcome to the Nika Said podcast. And if you're new here, I'm Nika Williams, a planner girl, mom to an 8-year-old husband, and a die-hard Atlanta Falcons fan. At the end of 2016, I was happily fired from Amazon, which jumped off this online journey. After signing 2 clients within 10 days and booking out my services as a virtual assistant, I was thrown as the Facebook queen and Coach Nika was born. All that to say, I'm a virtual assistant and a VA coach helping women realize they don't have to choose between work and their family. You can have both. And if you're looking for financial freedom while also having family focus, this is the podcast for you. You'll learn how to grow a business that fits into your personal life and not the other way around. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Nika Said podcast. And today we're going to talk about where the money resides. Because let's be honest, if we're not here to serve clients, hit income goals, and live the best life of our dreams, we're just doing volunteer work. But to actually make things happen and support our daily needs, especially if they're luxury, the dream vacations, we have to get the money rolling in. And I remember not too long ago as a baby virtual assistant, complicating the process around making money in my business, when quite honestly, that's the easiest thing to do. All you have to do is offer a service, communicate the value in that service, align that service with a need, and process the transaction. Okay, so you know that you're leaving money on the table. You know where to find leads, but how do you go ahead and convert those leads? How do you stand out when you know you're not the only virtual assistant gunning for that opportunity? And once I was able to unlock this, my business went from inconsistent 1K months to consistent 5K plus months and hitting over 10K in a month. This was the unlock that I needed to put client acquisition, honestly, on autopilot. So today we're going to talk about how to craft the perfect pitch. So what do you say in proposals that can help you stand out, have leads asking for your booking link, and just super excited to talk to you out of all of the rest of the potential VAs? I'm going to take this back to applying for jobs. You know, there are numerous resumes, applications being sent to this hiring manager. So how do you stand out and grab their attention to place your resume or proposal at the top of the list? Number one is you have to grab their attention. And I do this in a couple of different ways. I like to relate to the business on a personal aspect or on a business aspect. Of course, a business aspect will work better, so sometimes I like to do a combination of both. But you want to be super genuine with what you're leading with because that is your first impression. And it's hard to come back from first impressions, but it's not impossible. For example, I like to say, this is exactly what I do for my current clients, or this is exactly what I offer, or this is exactly what I did to take my client from point A to point B. So if there's a project that they're working on, I like to give them a before and after of what I was able to facilitate for a client that's similar to what they're working on. As soon as they can picture themselves going through a process that mirrors completing a project that's similar to what they're working on, they can envision themselves going through that same process and achieving the results that they have envisioned for their business. They will definitely want to talk to you further. This leads me to my next point. You want to speak to their needs. So you really want to jump into similar situations that you've been in before or where clients were when they first came to you. For example, I like to say I've helped 6 and 7 figure business owners set up a course, create coaching programs, set up funnels, automations, whatever it is, the starting point that they're at right now. And then you want to address the goals or the results that they want to achieve after you have helped them with their needs. So I like to say I've supported launches for course creators or coaches and had 5-figure launches or signed up 10 clients or students, or have set up the course to have it as an evergreen product that they can launch whenever they're ready or all year round. Whatever it is that you've done for yourself or your clients, that is very similar to their end goal. And this may be a little difficult for my new virtual assistants or virtual assistants that are pivoting to other services who just haven't worked with as many clients. But this is why, or something that we deep dive into inside of my coaching program, to pull out different ways to use your own testimonials, your results, or past clients and such that don't always align with what you're going to be offering now. Just to be able to state clearly and truthfully different results or end goals that still can relate to these new clients that you're ready to work with. So we really talk about how to still communicate the value in your services, even if you have not been able to facilitate those services just yet. So even if you're coming from zero and you haven't worked with a client yet, there's still a way to be able to relate to those business needs of your potential clients in a way for you to still stand out and sign clients consistently. You just need to be strategic in the way that you do that. And this leads me to my last point. So after you grab their attention, potential clients, leads, etc., you need to identify their needs in a way that helps them understand that you're the expert in this area in their business, and you want to share results that they should expect while working with you. These results should be related to things that they want and their goals, milestones, things that they want to achieve by hiring you as a team member or social media manager, launch support, whatever it is that you offer. And there's a number of different ways that you can share results. You can add them to your portfolio 100%. I like to call these my menu of services, and I have samples and testimonials listed there. But the magic is showing the before and after transformation that you're able to facilitate in your services during the entire communication process that you have with potential leads. So I try to include this into every piece of interaction that I have with these potential clients. So if you're a business owner wanting to take your business to the next step, if you're a virtual assistant wanting to hit income goals or just have more flexibility in your schedule, then you want to be able to clearly communicate your transformation that your services will help them facilitate. And this is goals. This is the end result. This is what are they liking, more than likely will achieve while working with you. So seeing someone else's transformation can also help you be able to stand out, grab their attention, and also it's just a game changer with you being able to convert potential clients. So how do you do this in an authentic and seamless way when you are in emails, in the DMs, on sales call? I like to do this through storytelling. Storytelling is so natural to me, and I know some people's brains don't work this way because they're just more analytical. But if you become aware of marketing, and a lot of the major brands and businesses we shop with, they're using storytelling as a tactic 80% of the time. And I'm probably sure it's more than that. So for all my Google girls out there, look that up and give me the exact percentage. But it is the best way to market your business, to be able to communicate the values of their services and just relate to your clients and, quite honestly, easily convert leads. So I can already hear you asking, Nika, how the heck do I do that, especially as a virtual assistant? So let me give you an example. Let's say you're like me, because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to attract what I am, and you offer launch support as a high ticket service. So we're talking 1K to 3K per packages. Anytime I increase my package, I increase the amount of times I potentially want my clients to see my face and hear my voice. And what I mean by this is in my menu of services, my pictures are all over it because they're not only buying into my services at that price, they're buying into me. They're buying into my beliefs, my knowledge, my experience, and honestly, trusting me to lead and support their business. The second thing I do is I want them to hear my voice and connect with me on a personal level. So in DMs, I am using voice memos a lot more than I am texting. And this also makes it easier for me to communicate the value of my services because they can hear my passion. They can hear how confident I am in my services and what I deliver, which also means I am sharing results consistently throughout our interaction. For example, in the comments, if it's a for hiring post inside of a Facebook group, I am sharing, hey, this is something I've also done for other clients, and I will send them a DM. In the DM, I am again reminding them of what I've done for other clients. I go into a little more detail. Hey, I've worked with 6 and 7 figure business owners on this, and these are the results we have been able to accomplish. I send my menu of services, which also has transformations there. And then I also voice memo them to be able to set up a call. So after we get the conversation going, I want to go ahead and start communicating with them, connecting with them. So what I want you to do is I want you to write out short transformation stories that you can share with your next potential client. 1 for the email or the comment section, 2 for the DMs, 3 inside of your menu of services. And let's be honest, your menu of services should be flooded with testimonials results. And then 4 examples for your sales call. And I want you to share those examples with me on Instagram. Go ahead and shoot me a DM at Coach Nika. So not only are we sending pitches consistently, we're sending premium pitches that will actually convert top dollar clients. I can't wait to see your results. And P.S., I'm also hosting a 3-day free challenge where we will cover a lot of these things on a deeper level. So we will figure out, what is your high ticket package? What do your clients need? And what can you facilitate and help them with, support them with in their business through these services? 2, we will be able to identify these dream clients. Who are the people that need these services right now, today? And 3, we'll work on our messaging and our marketing, which is a huge part in if you're going to be able to convert clients or not. So we'll talk about what kind of words you should use to identify their needs, for them to be able to self-identify themselves with those posts and those types of services that you offer, and then also help you stand out and be seen as authority in that niche. So if you want to be able to sign up for that free 3-day challenge, we will start next week. Go ahead and make sure you DM me challenge, and I'll give you all the details. Hurry and secure your spot, because even if you can't make it live, the replays will be sent out. And until next time, keep working, babe. Thank you so much for joining me today, and make sure you check back next week for another amazing episode with actionable tips to grow your online business. In the meantime, leave a review and let me know your thoughts on today's episode. And if you want to see what I'm up to, check out my Instagram page at Coach Nika. Come hang out with other women on the same journey in the private free Facebook group, the Virtual Assistant Club. And remember, every day you're 1 step closer to the dream life you want. Keep going, girlfriend.